Hey, y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro TV 91, and this time I'm reviewing Flash Season 3, Episode 21, and what happens on this week's episode, Barry and the team try to figure out a way that they could stop Savitar from remembering what Barry does. And to do this, Cisco has this idea to block a certain part of his brain, that way Barry can make Savitar forget everything that Barry's done, and in doing so, it gives Barry amnesia, and Barry doesn't remember anything. And neither does Savitar, and they're trying to figure out how to fix Barry, and Barry's going out throughout his everyday life, and he has to go testify against Heatmonger, and it's a villain that took up McRory's place whenever he left, and he got a certain distinct fire that he uses with his version of the heat gun, and Barry has to go and testify and tell about this gun, but he doesn't remember anything about this, and during the trial, Cisco and Julian make these glasses, that way Julian can type and tell Barry what to say, but you can't get them wet or it's going to mess it up. And in this courtroom, it's very hot, and Barry's sweating, and he gets through half of the explanation, and then his sweat hits the glasses and fries him. And Barry's not able to remember anything, and they had to dismiss the case because Barry couldn't give the proper evidence to convict Heatmonger. So Heatmonger goes free. Well, at the end of the episode, Heatmonger attacks this building and sets it on fire, and Barry still doesn't have his memory, so even though he's figured out that he has powers, he doesn't know how to use them, but he still goes and tries to help these people out. And when he goes, he tries to stop, and he's not able to stop himself, and he don't know how to stop this fire. And during this, Cisco, Julian, and Killer Frost make this device to start Barry's memories. And the reason Killer Frost wants to do this is to help Savitar get his memories back, and come to find out, Kid Flash doesn't have his powers, because if Savitar doesn't remember anything, Savitar never made Kid Flash become Kid Flash. And they use this device to jumpstart Barry's memories, but it doesn't work, and they fix his brain, but they have to give him a memory, that way he can start his memories. And Iris does this and tells Barry about the first night Barry was there at their house whenever his parents died, and he was crying. And Iris came and comforted him, and Barry put his head on her lap when they was kids and just cried in her arms, and that kickstarts Barry's memories, and he remembers what he has to do. And then Kid Flash gets his powers back, so since Barry remembers, Savitar remembers, and now Kid Flash has his powers, and they run around the building and stop the fire and arrest and capture Heatmonger. And other than that, that's all that really happened on this week's episode, besides the scientist that they found last week. She found out how to make the Speed Force bazooka, and they had to have this big power source to get it. And to get this, Flash has to team up with Captain Cold in the next episode to try to get this alien device that King Shark is guarding. And that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Barry has to team up with Captain Cold, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out, guys. It's been another episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.